Welcome to another video from Travels with Charlie and Friends, and this video takes us to Barrow in Furness and to the ancient ruins of Furness Abbey. The abbey itself was founded in 1123 and the ruins here are quite spectacular, and we're going towards them now to have a look. At its height, this abbey was one of the most wealthiest and powerful in the whole of England. The abbey in the Vale of Nightshade is rumoured to be haunted by a headless monk. There are also secret tunnels that lead to Peel Island and to Dalton Castle as well, and it's said that hidden in those tunnels is the Holy Grail. And we're now passing the Abbey Manor, which was built in the 1880s. And it is built from red sandstone, which is the same material used in the abbey itself. And as we come up to a bridge in just a moment, this is where the Headless Monk is said to ride a horse. And there used to be a railway station here, and the train passes on its route from Lancaster and beyond to Barrow in Furness. I'm not sure I would go here to see the Headless Monk. Maybe he comes out at night. Oh, it's a scary thought. In fact, when I was a kid, I came down here at night and saw a man with a stoop walking a dog. And for a moment, I thought it was the Headless Monk. And there is an entrance at the back here to Abbey House Hotel and Gardens and Oscar's Restaurant. Now here at the Abbey there is a visitor centre managed by English Heritage, and there it is over there, and the centre itself is open at the end of March through till the beginning of November. Inside the visitor centre is a museum and shop and facilities. And we're just seeing the back there of the Abbey Tavern pub, which has been closed for some time. But I do believe somebody with a bit of money could come along and turn that into a fantastic hotel or restaurant or pub, because it is a lovely location here at Furness Abbey as we have a look around. And the Abbey Tavern is the north wing of what remains of the Furness Abbey Hotel, which was built in the 1800s by the Furness Railway Company, along with a nearby Furness Abbey railway station. As we look closely at the ruins of the Abbey, you can see why this was once classed as the most spectacular abbey in England, well, at least one of them. You can also see in places where it has been propped up to keep as much of this intact as possible. And there are some places throughout the abbey which are roped off, which you can't actually go and play on. I remember coming here as a child and playing in the ruins of the abbey many, many times. The dissolution of the monasteries in the 1500s by King Henry VIII led to the end for Furness Abbey. The abbey was surrendered by Abbot Roger Pyle in 1537. He did that to avoid being executed by the king. And there is still some livestock nearby. These newborn lambs enjoying a sunny afternoon in the shadow of Furness Abbey. A nice babbling brook there, and some more beautiful images of this abbey, and the daffodils there could inspire Wordsworth, who often visited the abbey and wrote about it in one of his poems. Other famous visitors here include Queen Victoria, Princess Margaret, and Theodore Roosevelt played here as a child. And I remember in more recent times there being some open air theatre productions. And what a shame that when the Abbey was destroyed and the lead was taken from the roofs and the bells melted down, that it was left in such a dilapidated state. And for years it would have been vandalised, which is such a shame. And we're walking down the path to the old custodian's cottage, which is now a cafe called the Abbey Mill. With the Abbey one side and the Amphitheater the other. There used to be concerts here when I was a kid and fairs, and we used to come here and have picnics in the evening after school or on a nice Sunday. Here's a picture from one of those picnics. I'm the far right. And we're now entering the Abbey Mill Café, which was serving light refreshments, tea, coffee, cakes and sandwiches. Beautiful little building, and I had a pot of tea. If you are in the area, it is well worth a visit, along with this and Peel Island and maybe Dalton Castle and the Dock Museum in Barrow and the beautiful walks and the delightful beaches which can be found hidden away on the shores of Barrow in Furness and Walney Island. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Where do you like to go on a day out? Where is your ideal picnic place? Please do comment below. Until next time, goodbye from Furness Abbey.